How you going, guys? Welcome back to Fat Forwards and episode 25. In this episode I'm going to concentrate on tying in the top of the inner guard back to the firewall. If you watched episode 24 towards the end, you'll remember that I had some pieces already fabricated and I had them clear coat into place. So those are the pieces that I'm going to be installing today. Before I do that though, I'm going to have to go through and double and triple check a whole bunch of measurements because I don't want to be welding those things in place and then find out it's wrong. So anyway, stay tuned and I hope you enjoy.
So close, can't deny. Shut my eyes, love is blind. I don't need you to know all the way down in the hole. You push me out of control when the lights are out. You're mine. I fell out of my mind. Got too close, can't deny. Where have you been all my life? It's a sin, love is blind. What'd you do? How'd you get so pretty? Are you leaving? Are you leaving? I don't need you to know
This side's, well, as far as the top plates go, it's finished up to where the bonnet hinge is going to go, but I can't finish off that last little piece just at the moment because it's all up in the air as to how the bonnet is going to hinge. And I've got 2 or 3 different options. One of them was to completely hand fabricate a bracket for the bonnet and then put a pivot point on this upright, which I've got welded in. Another one, well, the other option is basically 2 different style bonnet hinges from European cars. And one of those, which I bought off eBay, I'm still waiting for it to arrive, so that's why that's all sort of left undone, basically because I don't know, am I going to have to cut this piece out completely to bolt a hinge to my base plate or what. So just going to leave it. As you can see, I've made up a panel for here, and I wanted to get all that done before all of that bracing structure goes in, so I think it's fairly obvious why. It's all going to be hidden behind that bracing, so you've got to pretty much tie all of that stuff in, finish that off. Over on this side, as you can see, it's all welded in, it's been plenished a certain amount. I haven't got that last little piece right at the end there, which is that hole that you can see. That's actually where the wires go through for the wiper motor, but I've actually got a hole up underneath there, don't know if you can see it, for that to go through. But yeah, I'm just not good enough to get that shape right, so I just left it a bit short. I'm going to probably finish that off when it's on the rotisserie. I think it's going to be heaps easier for me when it's upside down to work on that. So all this part's sort of done, and again, same thing, comes to a dead stop because we're waiting for the bonnet hinge question to be resolved. Yeah, so I'm just going to go on and fabricate the panel for this side, and we'll probably catch that in the next clip.
Rocket, we need the bass and we need the drama.
Alright, so basically to recap, what I've tried to do here is I wanted this panel, and well, first of all that triangle panel, I wanted to follow the line of that brace. So that's what I've done. I followed the line of that brace. However, this panel here had to have the corner of it had to be in a slightly different position. Same up top here. So where we started here with this angle, we had a slightly different one on the inside. And how I figured that was, on this front panel there's a line that runs right along here. That's basically the crease where it changes angles. So I put a straight edge on that crease all the way back to the firewall, and that allowed me to determine where that corner was going to be. And then this corner here, actually I've forgotten about that one. I think that one is just basically the same height as the other side, so yeah. Yeah. Was it? Can't remember now. Anyway, that's how it's done. And I did have a few stuff ups. I made a few mistakes. I didn't allow quite enough to curve around here. It's really nothing though. I mean, I still got my spot welds in. I forgot to punch spot welds along the bottom there, so I ended up drilling them once it was in. And yeah, so that basically is going to get seam sealer, paintable seam seal is going to get put around all of those. So like a tiny gap like that, just like say a factory car, how they would have been, all that sort of stuff, I'm just going to fill it with seam sealer, paintable seam sealer, so it'll all be protected from the elements. And so that's given me a tiny compartment there. I'm actually wondering how big those little lithium batteries are. Maybe that's not big enough, I don't know. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. So now I've just got to make this side. And I don't think I can make this side as a direct mirror image of the passenger side. I'm going to have to suss that out, because you've got a brake booster and, you know, all of that stuff's got to go in there. It'd be nice if it was a mirror image, but that'll remain to be seen. I'll just have to do a bunch of measuring. I'll probably put the brake booster in and see what clearances I've got and everything. Yeah, so I think I'll cap it off here and call that a day. I don't want to make the video too long, but hopefully some of you enjoyed watching. It's so hot here today, it's like don't have the energy. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and if you like, please like, and share if you want to share, and please subscribe if you haven't already.